are live on the squared circle. It is the Toy Man Chris Hill, along with Tony the Tiger Myers. Once again, giving everyone the finger.
Yeah, no, it's a thumbs up.
Well, we've got a big show this week, or not. There's one more weekend. I'm trying to make it this weekend, but WESAPALOOZA, October 19th, Cleburne, Texas. All kinds of stuff happening.
Yeah, I keep thinking it's this weekend too. I'm like, no, wait, I'm getting all my events mixed up. But yeah, weekend, a few days from, officially over a week, just a little bit over a week for sure. And what an event, nothing like it for sure. And any other promotion I'm a part of, no one does it like WESAPALOOZA does it.
It's one of those shows where we have so many of the matches could be a main event at any other show.
Oh yeah.
Yet, one of the big ones this coming week, or on the 19th, will be Overkill, Jay Alexander and Edge Stone taking on Bam Bam Malone and Nobi Bryant.
Yeah, that match right there. I mean, that's talking about main event anywhere. That is a huge match, tag team match, and it could be a main event anywhere. And it's just among the many of huge matches at WESAPALOOZA.
Yeah, and we're gonna kick things off right away. We got Jay Alexander and Edge Stone live and in studio with us today. Welcome, gentlemen.
What's up?
You're welcome.
Yo, brother. What's up, brother?
Yes, thank you for joining us. I know it's been a while.
I was talking to my brother Jay over there, man.
Okay, yeah. Last time Jay was on with us, we were together in a room, and Tony and I feared for our lives, so we wanted to make sure that we kept you guys far away from us this time.
One of the last times I was in the room with Jay, he just punched me.
Yeah,
last time I was in the room with Jay, he was lunging me through some stairs, I believe, and slamming me on Dante's smile. Yeah,
one of them is bad enough, but two is overkill. So,
yes.
You want to piss me off? You definitely want to piss.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've been looking forward to seeing you both in action. I've seen you both individually, but this will be at WESAPALOOZA. Will be first time I've ever seen Overkill in action, and definitely looking forward to that. And what a huge match you guys are in, almost a week from now.
Man, I know myself. I know Jay's pumped. Dude, we always looking for challenges to push us to new levels and see what we can do, because we always step up to whatever faces us, man. We take on anybody. We invite anybody to come find us and wrestle us.
100%, man. We all out. And
we'll open challenge to everybody. We'll open challenge all that.
Mm-hmm.
Jay, it's been a little bit since you've been here. Last time you were in APW, things didn't quite go your way. A little bit of a challenge, but I mean, we've not seen you for a while. What happened, and why haven't you been back to APW?
Just bigger, better challenges. Nothing against APW. Got nothing love and respect for APW. Especially Rock Band, and I wholeheartedly love APW. At least management, the fans don't give a rat's ass about any of it. Yeah, so I went roughly years. I was arguably one APW heavyweight champion to ever grace the hall. There's going to be any debate there. TNA came down. Jackson gave me the fight of my life. Give respect's due, and he beat me. And I'll own that in today. Came back to myself. Bam will give my on the 19th. Some battle. I don't want to say he got lucky, but at the end of the day, I'm man enough to admit, and it wasn't my night, Bam, that night. But don't worry, I'll rectify that mistake on the night. That's not. It's just bigger and better challenge along, and the schedule's been going. And don't hear brother from another month. across the state and the country. That's pretty much been the gist of it. You know, good and bad.
All right. And Ed Stone, you're making your debut at APW.
Yep.
Look, I mean, I've only seen you on video. I'm looking forward to seeing this in person for sure.
Man, I'll tell you what, even video, it don't do it justice. And that's not just for me, that's for both of us. But I'll tell you one thing, another, it's my debut. So I know for one thing, we're going to show out and we're going to make some hell of memories for anybody and everybody that sees this. This is us paving our way to greatness. This is what we do. This is what we do individually, and we're together. They don't get crazier than that. It don't get bigger than that. It don't get on bigger stage than that.
So for those who don't know, how did you come together as a tag team?
Perfect accident.
It was.
I saw the documentary on YouTube, the Overkill documentary, and I found it fascinating. So
Yeah, then shout out and make flowers and to this mastermind. He got picked up by ML a lot with his own programming. So, you know, it wasn't just like, but it out with what we were doing. He just things, you know, nothing but love for him and happy for him. For Overkill, and just like Stone said, it was a perfect accident. Long story short, pretty much we both came into a battle royal, showed out, and I don't know if it was mine for our and he texted me. I know both of us, but I know with me he texted. But
yeah, no,
Brandon,
he texted. Yeah,
he texted Brandon Oliver the promotion after they, so I think then for the next show and put you in tag, and I at it like why like
we both said it. It's like you got two juggernauts and you're gonna pull them together, and then you're gonna say, hey, we're gonna give you guys we know you could kill by yourself, but we want to see you guys do it together. It was an invitation, if anything.
Yeah, he said that, and I was like, legitimately, because I mean, you have individually, we're both so dominant of our own heavyweight champions, multiple different states, different promotions. Like, you want to put that together, and we're actually we met up at Reality Wrestling, spitball some ideas, and this is what I love is it's not stretch, like we'll get what we just kind of look at each other and it's like literally that's little to no communication. But we go to the gym and we're kind of throwing ideas around, and well, what if I pick him up, grab him, slam him, and go back on him, and then what if I jump off the ropes and I vault on him, and then what if I deadlift him and I throw him across the ring? It's just like, well, that's kind of overkill. That's so all of our moves were all the way.
There's not a single move in our arsenal that can't knock somebody out cold. That's my thing. Like literally, just setting up for me to kick somebody in the face and Jay to throw him. They're not getting up from that. They're seeing stars.
And we go back and forth in these matches. Flip, or am I doing the flip? Or no, you just did the whisper in the wind. But we backflip. So it's crazy, you know, throwing it well over like 4, you know, and me 30 wide as I am, nothing that we can't do, both individually and especially as a tag team. On the 19th, any together, it's gonna look like it's just what we do now.
If anything, we end up competing with each other during our match. Literally, we'll compete with each other to see who can kick this dude's ass better. What's more impressive? Me slamming this dude, or you punching this dude in the face? What's better? Me kicking this dude, or you kneeing this dude in the face? We will literally get into a competition fighting the same person.
That doesn't sound good for Bam Bam or Noby Bryant there.
No, it don't. And the funny thing about that is, me and Jay have both interacted with both these guys along, along our careers. So we individually know what they're bringing. They know individually what we're bringing, but they've never faced us as a tag team together. They've never
That was
faced the cohesiveness, which is a whole nother level up that nobody
that was
can compare.
I think what the X factor is going to be is all four each other brings individually, but when it comes down to it, it's tag, not a fair way. It's not a whatever you mock it up to be. It's those guys in respect from well, two of the top competitors, bar none in independent wrestling.
Absolutely.
They don't have what we have. And like I said, it's not even me and Sony have the same. We just know with the head nod and how we verse them, what each other. And I that's one thing.
I'll put
Go ahead.
I'll put I'll put it in millennial terms. We communicate Patrick Swayze style. It's a head nod and an ass whooping.
There you go.
Perfect.
So what Ed, I'll start with you, Ed. What got you into wrestling?
I've been a fan of wrestling since I was 7 years old. I randomly turned on the TV and saw one guy throwing another guy across the ring. And even at 7 years old, I said, I'm going to do that one day. I played football, I played basketball, I played literally every sport that you could think of throughout my life. And when I got done with schooling, I told my pops to himself. I told my pops straight to his face, I want to be a wrestler and I'm gonna be a wrestler. The rest is history. I'm 9 years in this business, man, and this has been one of the greatest journeys of my life. I ain't stopping no time soon. Now I got a brother with me to join me on that path. That's just hyping up even more. But what got me started was just seeing everything that wrestling is about and seeing everything that wrestling has to offer. It's something that pushes my limits and my athletic ability and my mental ability and allows me to be creative and do things I never thought possible. Like Jay said, you got us arguing over who's going to do a dive, who's going to do a flip, who's going to do this. You would have told me back in the day I'd be doing whisper in the winds off a second rope to the outside, be doing front flips over my partner, literally 6 feet in the air over the ropes onto other people. I would have said you were full of shit. Now I get to do things that literally as a kid I thought was impossible. The one good blessing I could say is that I'm living the dream of my kid self, and my kid self is so damn proud of everything I'm doing.
Nice. Okay. Jay, I think we've had this conversation, but what got you in the business?
No, I'm just kidding. Back, and I feel like the age old. Always been an athlete my entire life. What's the next challenge for me? I ran my course football. I maxed out what I do. That was my first. Called it quits there, and next college, and oh, here comes wrestling, and I walk. It's just a blessing to the league. Because got to watch pretty much my birth, if you will, and each month, Jay Alex grows, so on and so forth. But just cliche with the fan. This guy thinks funny in my head. I'm like, man, I really am not where I'm. Same time, man, like someone's only been 2 years. I'd say I'm pretty far. but yeah, it's just been so that's much. I mean, the short.
All right. Well, you do have a big match coming up this, or I keep wanting to say this Saturday. We still have one more week, but October 19th, Bam Bam Malone, Nobi Bryant taking on Overkill. It'll be at the Johnson County Sheriff Posse Reunion Arena. 5:00 start time. Get your tickets online now at WESAPALOOZA. I think it's WESAPALOOZA.com. You can probably search WESAPALOOZA 2024. You'll be able to find that information. So, any big memorable matches that you've had that have really stood out to you?
Individually or together?
Either one.
See, now,
I know you both.
now
I know you both have faced some big people. That's why I'm asking.
I was about to say there's so many on both those answers. I mean, for me, like me and Jay together, we faced the Von Erichs. We faced Matt Riddle. What else we got, Jay?
I faced the freaking Kingdom Pillars 100 times.
That's the whole damn season,
right? Who else are we? Toomer and Arkansas, Gay champs, I guess, for OIWA. That's man, I'm talking great. One-on-one, I think one of the most surreal was probably Gangrel. I was like, what the hell is this life like? I'm my line against someone I walk. That was great for me. Especially to actually retain, and that's another thing. Actually, so that was pretty dope. And then me and Stone, probably Riddle and they're so good competitors. Obviously, just being in WWE, personally, like, all right, like this is cream of the crop. Tag with Randy Orton, help tag. If I go with him, I can go. Exactly. Another one that's so it was really cool to kind of test, not start tagging like okay, like Stone's, but you got Stone and Jay's in the ring. See what I got, and be able to give it. That match is competitive as you can get up. Obviously, Riddle caught. Fortunately, the 1, 2, 3. I like Baird. I like Stone. So for me, I guess one-on-one, and tag, I would say.
For me individually, like I said, I've been in this for 9 years. So even in the beginning, one of my first biggest matches was against Stevie Richards himself in Philly at the 360 Arena. Like a whole feeling just fell over me, being able to be in a historic landmark and fight somebody that I grew up watching, that I looked up to. So I mean, that was like one of my first biggest matches, and I want to say I was like 2 years in on that. And then after that, I faced MVP in New Orleans, which was incredible. I faced Alexander. I faced Hammerstone in Vegas. Not too long ago, I fought Jacob Fatu right before he left to go to WWE. And then even recently, I fought Zilla Fatu not too long ago. Jay did as well. These are huge matches in my book. Huge accomplishments and huge steps. for me in my career, and those have always really stood out to me. And there's others I'm forgetting in the moment, but like those are some of the biggest matches that have meant so much to me.
Got it. Yeah. Tony, anything?
Oh, real quick, I've been asking this all month of October. It's Halloween month. Do you have a favorite horror movie or in any Halloween traditions?
Friday the 13th.
Perfect. Good. Yeah, I love it. Perfect answer.
And Halloween is my month. It's my birthday month, and also it's my wife's favorite month. So we do it big for Halloween. Costumes, candies, all that stuff. My son loves it. So October and Halloween, it's our season.
Yeah, definitely.
Over in the Stone House, it's all about Halloween over here.
Man, I just like candy. Horror movies.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm big on. My girl hates it. She's like, I'm not supposed to watch type of movies, but I like extra. I don't know. I like scared, and it's very rare, affected by much. I don't know, like play with is like the other side. Yeah, hairs on my skin. I don't know. I like watching those horror movies. And I'm a fat ass, so I just like candy. Which is hysterical. Such a fit freak, right? But like, only y'all knew how fat I really was.
There's a reason we work out so much. It's so we can eat that candy.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you think you're fat, I don't know what I can do there.
Fucking our whole bags.
I saw Kaylee couldn't help but saying fucking better. That's left them on numerous. We won't go there. I'll just 19th. So shout out to here Kylie or Howard. Show up on the 19th and I'll leave them laying.
You gotta love how it's always someone who is not even. You gotta love how it's always someone talking from outside the ring, talking shit. You gotta love that. You gotta love that. It's like, well, I'll see you at the show while you're in the stands and I'm actually working in the ring.
Fuck though, that's cute. I love it. I Chris, Tony, you guys know that's fuel to my fire. Please, that I suck. Please, I can't live without it. Don't cheer me. I want you to feed my ego. Tell me how bad.
I think you get that in APW. You know the fans love to hate you there.
Oh,
definitely.
Love to hate me or they hate to love me.
One of the two. Definitely.
Hey, they're something.
I think any other show, you guys would be the main event, but we do have Mr. Anderson coming to WESAPALOOZA.
Who?
Mr. Anderson, yeah, and King Outlaw Jason Bruce is claiming that he's coming just because he's the biggest draw of WESAPALOOZA, and I don't know. I'm kind of waiting for King Outlaw to get beat up.
I'm really just gonna say one thing on that. If you have to say you're the biggest draw, are you really the biggest draw? Because you guys yourselves called us the biggest draw. We didn't say it. We didn't say it. We agree with you. Y'all said it. But I mean, if you got to call yourself that,
yeah, I was ribbing you. I know, but who is it? Bandit? Is it Prince Bandit?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Prince Band-Aid?
Prince Band-Aid? Yeah. You might need a Band-Aid. I don't know. Oh, well, we tried.
October 19th and Cleburne, Texas. You want to be at the Johnson County Sheriff's Posse Arena, 5 o'clock bell time. It's going to be the biggest show APW has ever put on. Breaking news. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but we're up to 8 matches now, officially and ready to go. So, gentlemen, any final words before we let you go?
Set it off, Jay.
You're welcome.
I do appreciate the fact that you took time to join us. We look forward to seeing you in action next Saturday.
Right.
Like I said, it's one of the matches I'm ready for. I've been waiting Jay's talked about you, Edge, for a while when he was coming, and I've kind of been waiting for this opportunity to watch you in action. So I'm ready to see this.
Definitely.
We're going to put on a show, bro. We're going to make sure y'all never forget us.
Yeah.
I can believe that.
When I first saw that y'all were announced together as working as a team, I'm like, holy yes, this team right here. I've seen you both solo, and definitely looking forward to next weekend, a weekend after next, seeing you both in action. And definitely calling that match on commentary. That's going to be a one to remember for sure.
I promise you that.
Hey, man, look, just remember to get rid of your chair.
Yeah.
You're going to be standing the whole time watching us.
Yeah, we better. Yeah, I might have to go wireless.
Jay already has a couple of the most memorable matches here in APW, so I guess we'll add another one to it.
We get paid. We get paid.
Well, you're definitely going to earn it for sure.
Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for your time today. We will see you on the 19th at WESAPALOOZA. And everyone else, we'll be back right after this message.
Got a sweet tooth? Head over to Travato Street and indulge in an incredible assortment of candies and over 30 different flavors of blueberry. Our delicious in-house made chocolate treats. What? Not a fan of sugar? No problem. Check out our sugar-free candy section. Satisfy your sweet tooth at Travato Street today. Visit us at 106 East Henderson Street, Cleburne, Texas.
Hello from Stitches, Clings, and Things, where we offer custom t-shirts for personal wear or business apparel. We even offer vehicle decals and even custom crochet items like beanies, blankets, coasters, and more. Please contact through our social media platform on Facebook or call us at 817-666-8027 and even email us at stitchesclingsandthings@outlook.com. Are you enjoying watching full episodes of Advanced Pro Wrestling on the DC Network? Well, why not catch a live show? Advanced Pro Wrestling is bringing action throughout the year in Johnson County. Catch one of our shows live in Cleburne or Alvarado, Texas. But what are you waiting for? Visit advancedprowrestling.com and get your tickets today for the next live show and come be a part of the APW experience.
It is WESAPALOOZA, October 19th at the Johnson County Sheriff's Posse Arena. It's going to be a huge show. Ready for it, for sure.
Oh, definitely. I can't wait.
We had this past weekend had a little bit of a not incident. I mean, a Rampage Uncensored. There was a match between Seth Anunnaki and Rex Mori, in which Seth came out victorious. But at the end, there were words to be had. We're gonna play that real quick.
Closely, you know, I had you beat. And you know, if I didn't mess up there, I would have had you beat, and that championship would have been mine. You can do all the dead shit you want. But I want one more match with you. October 19th, WESAPALOOZA, Cleburne, Texas, APW. I want you in a hardcore match. Okay. I have to agree, Rex. You and me definitely one more time. What do you think? Come on, what do you think? Oh, I can't wait. The damage that was done here tonight is going to be nothing compared to the 19th. Do you understand me? You better back that up. Because I'm bringing the war. Yeah, that belt's going to be mine. Well, you heard it. October 19th in Cleburne, Texas, WESAPALOOZA goes down, and so do Rex Mori and Seth Anunnaki.
It was a battle for the ages. That's Devin Storm's promotion, and he said as part of a board member of APW, he sanctioned that match. And so we will have Rex Mori and Seth Anunnaki in old school hardcore match.
Nice. It looked like I started Steph won a championship there. I guess they have a.
He did. He started off the night winning the Mineral Wells Hardcore Championship, I think is what it was called.
Yeah, I think.
And he Mineral Wells Pro. Mineral Wells Pro Hardcore Championship.
That's awesome, man. Mineral Wells needed a hardcore championship for a long time. I was getting a little reminiscent, a little teary. I just seen that venue. I've not seen it in a while. So kudos to those guys. And I hear their next show's in December, plus the Cowtown thing coming up in a few weeks. But definitely, Stefan Naki's becoming a king of hardcore at WESAPALOOZA. He was in that vicious match with Jason Bruce. Was that last year?
He was, and then the year prior was wasn't that against
I'm going to blame my nose on the hardcore time.
Xander Slade.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go. And then I forgot about Jay Alexander being in that match at Gangrel. I mean, that was a huge.
Yeah, that was the last WESAPALOOZA was him and Gangrel.
And I'll never forget that moment. So I'm looking forward to that. Hearing Mr. Anderson's music and coming to the ring. I mean, just APW and WESAPALOOZA always bringing out the stars. So I just definitely can't wait. It's gonna be a good night. Day. We're going a little early, right? We'll start at 2 or 3.
We start at 5. Yeah, rest will start at 5. The event, WESAPALOOZA, is going to be an all-day event, pretty much. If you want wrestling only, it's at 5 o'clock. Tickets are at the gate only, $15 at the gate. But if you want to go all day, there's concerts, vendors, food trucks, all kinds of stuff going on. You can get the tickets now on the WESAPALOOZA site for $25, or they'll be $30 at the gate. So definitely want to be there for all-day event. We've got quite a bit. Mike Ryan will be there, Joy Green, Jesse Jennings, Dusty Moats, Peyton Riley, the Brad Booker Band, Garrett Glover, and more. So car shows, food trucks, live music. You want to be there for all of it.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun.
$25 online, $30 at the gate. If you want wrestling only, it's $15. But I mean, for another $10 right now, you get all the extras. Why not?
You're already there. Might as well.
Yeah.
You're gonna regret getting there. Like, oh, we should have did this. We should have did the whole package.
Yeah. So let's run through just a couple of matches. And then we've got another guest coming up, but we've got Morgan Mercy taking on Hilda once again for the APW Women's Championship. Obviously, we talked about Overkill and Bam Bam. We got Juicy Joangelo Garcia against NWA's Soda Pop.
Perfect.
We got the unparalleled Chance Fortune defending his title for the first time against Kane Carter. Obviously, Rex and Seth that we just talked about. And then this big 8-man tag match. Shane Strapmore, Mikey B, Big J, Red Chambers against Xander Slade, Alec Bullsdale, Aussie, and a mystery partner. King Outlaw Jason Bruce taking on Mr. Anderson, formerly known as Mr. Kennedy. And then the Battle of the Savages. It is AXL taking on Brick Savage, who will be our guest in just a moment, right after this commercial break.
Hi, welcome to Henson Photography. We do all kinds of photos. Sports photos, family photos, and shows like APW. We have done rodeos, volleyball, basketball, cheerleading, color guard, promos, and many more. Henson Photography is family owned and ran. So come check us out on Facebook at Henson Photography, and we will see you at the next show.
Do you want to advertise your local business to a wider audience? Well, why not advertise with Johnson County's best pro wrestling promotion? Have your business showcased on Roku TV through the DC Network throughout episodes of Advanced Pro Wrestling, as well as YouTube, Facebook, and also through the Squared Circle podcast. For inquiries, please email advertisewithapw@gmail.com.
Looking for unbeatable daily deals on the hottest vapes and treats? Head to Vapor Labs. Discover amazing sales on Geek Bars, Core Infinity Vapes, and a variety of delicious gummy treats. Find us at 1301 West Henderson Street, Suite 1, Cleburne, Texas, right between World Gym and Bright Dental. Don't miss out on your next great deal at Vapor Labs, your one-stop shop for all things vape and more.
October 19th, WESAPALOOZA. It is Battle of the Savages, and joining us now is none other than Brick Savage. Thank you for joining us, sir.
What's up?
We're glad to have you. Big match, AXL, Brick, Battle of the Savages. How you feeling?
Man, I feel like $1 million bucks. I'm always out here, putting in a lot of hard work, beating a lot of people and stomping them on their heads. As far as AXL goes, man's got 1 title. I've got 7. So I need to collect a few more before this year's over.
He put out a promo video that I'm going to play because I have questions about this. So we'll go ahead and play that real quick, and then we'll talk about it.
October 19th, Advanced Pro Wrestling presents WESAPALOOZA. And if it weren't already clear that the cards have been stacked against me since being named the heavyweight champion, if it weren't already clear that the powers that be do not want to see me continue to succeed, well, they have me slated to go one-on-one with none other than my own baby brother. Now, Brick, I know you have the strength to beat me. But do you have the wherewithal? Do you have the intensity? Do you have the focus when it finally comes true? Savage versus savage. Brother versus brother. Can you do what no one else has been able to do? And take this championship from me. I guess we'll see soon. Love you, brother.
Baby brother. I don't know that I see you being a little brother to anybody. Not met you in person, but the stories and what I've heard.
Well, he didn't say little, he said baby.
Yeah.
There's a difference. There's a difference in that. I have a European descent within me. I know everybody thinks I'm Samoan, and I'm not. I am not Samoan. I'm half German, Irish, Canadian, Nigerian. So there's a little bit of something there. I can't say too much that I care for that side of the family, but here we are, and baby, 2 years coming, right? So I don't feel bad we're going to drop Axel on his head there. So it is.
Comments are already split. I got some saying go Axel, others saying beat Axel up. So I mean, I guess we got
Either way, we can Savage, I think, in that match. Either way, there's a Savage chance.
You can chant Savage all you want, but most of the time, when people are watching me drop people on the head, they chant Brick.
Yo, yeah. My first time to see was this past Friday as a part of VIP.
Yeah.
You dropped like 4 or 5 guys on their head in that match. So I don't envy Axel Savage next week. But that was phenomenal. And then you lived up to the hype for sure. I mean, you're a big fella for sure. But what a match and what a night that was.
Right. Yeah, me and Exodus got man, we go way back.
Very talented.
Yeah, we had a pretty big rivalry last year. That spanned over a couple of promotions from Dallas to Waco. And it's still kind of boiling over into Austin and back over to Dallas.
You're right.
And I don't doubt it's still over to a few more places. Just when you have promoters recruiting the top talent from all over Texas, me and I on the cross paths on more than one occasion.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. I'd love to see it. Obviously, that whatever is involved in that match is not over with, so that I'm sure this is just the beginning of the rivalry between the two, or at least in the second quarter.
Yeah, we're getting the second quarter.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't stand when people get in my way for anything, and I don't need anybody's help beating somebody up. So, as far as I'm concerned, those two nerds that I dropped got what they deserved.
Definitely, I have no problems with that. They definitely needed it. The Death Valley Rejects there.
Oh, that was it. Yeah, I don't really know nothing about VIP that much.
Yeah, you just knew they were in your ring, and you just mantled them piece by piece. It was a beat.
Me and VIP and the owner, whatnot, we have history, so I don't really care for too much people out of VIP.
Right.
Yeah, so.
I hear you.
Rick, this will be your APW debut as well.
Right.
How long have you been in the business?
Officially about 2.5 years, almost 3.
Okay.
I started my actual in-ring debut March 2022.
Yeah.
Already made a reputation for yourself then. I thought you had been in a lot longer based on the stories I've heard.
I am a second generation wrestler.
Okay.
So I've been around the business for a while, but my official in-ring debut didn't happen until 2022.
Perfect. Yeah, I wouldn't believe that.
And that reputation, I didn't mention anybody like who my dad was, and who also had quite a bit of reputation back then. But when that gets brought up, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense." So,
And in your time, what any memorable matches, any that have stood out above any others?
Man, I've had quite a handful of good matches. That kind of, for me at least, there's me versus Moose and Corpus Christi and Texas Wrestling Cartel was one. T-Ray at Inspire in Austin was one that was pretty wild. I did fight Jake something last year. Brian Brock in Florida. That was my first trip over to Florida, and Thunder Championship Wrestling over there. That was a quite of a Hoss. I'd say it was probably my first Hoss fight was Brian Brock when I went to Florida. For the most part, there's not a lot of qualified wrestlers that are quite around my size. But even then, I was still outweighing by at least 50, 60 pounds. Yeah, I've had a handful of some notable matches. I had a triple threat with Lance Archer and Steve Macklin for Wrestling Revolver. That was my debut there. So that was a hell of a fight. And it seems like they just like throwing me in Hoss fights every time they come in Texas. If you want to do a Hoss battle anywhere around, I'm usually the one that somebody calls to put it for a Hoss fight. So I like being standard for that.
It's perfect.
Anyone you haven't faced yet, but you would like to?
I haven't yet. I have a list, There's one I can't say at the moment, but it'll happen early next year,
Okay.
February. But if anybody's ever seen my list, it should be pretty obvious who it is. I talk about these people quite often, but this person I'm not going to say because it's not an official. It's definitely there. It's going to happen, but it's not an official thing that's happened just yet.
Right. Yeah, I understand.
That's really
No spoilers.
It's behind the scenes.
little Easter egg there for each other.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So this, not this Saturday, next Saturday, WESAPALOOZA, Johnson County Sheriff's Posse, 5 o'clock bell time. We just keep getting that out there. 5 o'clock bell time. Normally we're later in the day, so but it's going to be a huge show. One of the, I say, any other card, this would be a main event match. I mean, I think we're going to end up with like 6 main events for this show. But you, AXL, going at it. I'm excited to watch it. Just battle the savages. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, I don't think this match is going to go how I actually think it's going to go. Everybody thinks they have like a game plan or something, but really all that shit changes on the bell rings. I'm probably one of the most unpredictable wrestlers out there. I don't have a set game plan. That's what makes me so dangerous. There's not like just some one thing. I'm going to go do this thing. There's a method to the madness and chaos, but all that kind of just unfolds as it unfolds. And it really depends on how much of a bad dude I am by the time I get there.
Oh, I think the people that are going to be there, this is one of the matches that they're going to be talking to their friends about at the water cooler on Mondays. They weren't at WESAPALOOZA. If nobody's been and seen you in action, anybody in APW, the time is now. I mean, you are everything you say you are after seeing you last week and stuff. So you definitely want to get your tickets because it may be the last time you see that championship on NXL next Saturday after next.
I'm going on a whole tour, just like dropping. This year I had a big point to prove to myself. Because last year I want to say I probably got maybe 6 or so titles last year. I was holding about 5 of them concurrently, and then by early February I lost them all. They all just disappearing one by one. And by early February I think I lost them all. And in March, I started collecting them again over the course of about 8 months, and then collected 7 titles. 3 of them were almost back to back.
So you have 7 right now, you said?
7. Yep.
7 of them right now. Okay.
You're gonna be lucky.
Well, Kane Carter was on last week saying how he was the most decorated wrestler in Texas with his 7. So
I got to 7 before he did. So no, we were both.
You're both going for number 8 the 19th.
We were both pretty tied. We were pretty tied pretty much all year. I don't know when he got the 6th one. I was like, okay, let's see what happens at the end of the year. I got that 7-1 before he got 7-1.
All right. Well, then.
They say they're both the championship matches. WESAPALOOZA, it can, it can be 8 and 8.
8 and 8. Any of the matches that you're looking forward to besides yours that WESAPALOOZA?
I'm always a big fan of Hilda and Morgan. I fought Morgan about a month or so ago in Dallas. I think I had fought someone on a Friday and stayed in town, and then NPX hit me up and was like, "Hey, do you want to fight Morgan Mercy?" I said, "Fuck yeah, I'll be there." So I drove over there. I fought Morgan. Super tough, competitor. But Hilda is the sweetest, ever so devious time bomb. I'm absolutely.
Good way to put it. Yeah.
I'm infatuated with Hilda. She is by far one of my favorite wrestlers out there, and I'm not just being biased because she's always by my side a lot of the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say I noticed the pictures online. Yeah,
but she has quite the unpredictable, chaotic nature to herself. So it's always fun to watch how fluid her chaoticness is.
I'm definitely a fan as well. But that's the match I am really looking forward to. Even though we've already seen it in APW once, they can do it every other month, and I'd be happy.
Yeah, I've seen them do some battle more than one occasion. It's always a pleasure to watch.
Oh yeah, definitely. I've been asking everybody this October. It's Halloween month. Do you have a favorite horror movie or a favorite Halloween tradition?
And I watch horror movies all the time. Like every other day, I'm watching a horror movie. So it's not a special month for me exactly. I do say I get like 20 plus power in October. I don't make the rules; shit just happens.
Yeah.
What do I think? One of my favorite horror movies. I think probably one of my favorite slasher movies probably be Jason. And there's some pretty crazy movies. I just watched Terrifier 1 and 2.
Yeah, I need to get on those. I started it. I had to stop. I'm like, this may be a little too much for me. But
it's a bit of acquired taste. Stuff. I've seen some jacked up films.
Yeah.
That one definitely is up there. That one takes more attention. But I know I got some friends that dress up like art and stuff. So
right.
They're super into it. I'm like, sure, I'll give it a try. Since it happened to be up on the streaming service, I watched them both back to back, and I was like, who cares? that was a lot. That was a lot.
I know I'm gonna have to watch it because everybody talks about it. I'm just gonna have to be in the right frame and send the kid out to the grandparents or something for the night.
Yeah, it's one of those ones. It's like it's kind of almost so cartoony about like what's happened, even though like it's really kind of realistic.
Right.
But it's just like kind of so out there that I don't really suspend my disbelief in that movie so much.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, wow, that's kind of gross. More so than it's like scary for me. Like, wow, that's kind of gross. Yeah. All right. Not so much terrifying for me. I think one of my favorite. I want to say it's maybe more of a thriller than a horror movie, but The Thing.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Yeah.
It's definitely probably a classic horror movie vibe, but it's really kind of more like a thriller horror movie. Just the way like the whole tempo is, like get to like the twist and like what's happening.
Yeah.
It's an old movie. CGI. There's no CGI in it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Practical effects are all crazy looking. So I always appreciate those. Plus, like the alien movies. Those are always a favorite. I got different categories of like horror movies.
Right. Yeah.
Like there's so many.
Different seasons. Different. Yeah. I'm the same way.
Yeah. There's different categories.
Yeah, but definitely. I'm with you. It's horror movies all year round, but just cranked up on October.
Right. Yeah. So this year I started watching. I was doing a Halloween Havoc. October, like what 30 days, 31 days of Halloween Havoc.
Right.
And I found this list and stuff. So I've been watching the Halloween Havoc matches for this.
Yeah.
So it's been
that's interesting views. Catching back on all those.
Yeah, just some old. I watch a lot of old 90s stuff anyway.
Right.
I like that old 90s WCW deal. Like Halloween Havoc as well. It's got the the Eddie versus Rey Mysterio match everybody always talks about.
Right.
So that's one of like the best like luchador like stipulation matches. That you can go. It's a good story on there. It's pretty intense. Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's awesome. I need to go back and watch some of those. I never even think of during October. I need to put that.
Yeah, I've been sprinkling in some matches in between him. Like I rewatched the JBL versus Eddie at Judgment Day 2004.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One where he's got that crazy ass crimson mask.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That one, it's just it's not super technical. It's not some 5-star classic.
No.
But the story, he'd been terrorized with his family for however long. He gets that chair shot in. Just Eddie he starts jiving up. Getting in the groove and shit. He's got this crazy red face and stuff. And, that Halloween enough is a lot of blood. So it's a pretty intense match.
Yeah, I remember watching that one when it came out. Yeah. I love that's a good era. That early 2000s.
Wild time.
Yeah, definitely early mid 2000s. It's good stuff.
Yeah, Tony's missing our Halloween show. We're not doing the Halloween show this year because we got WESAPALOOZA coming
up. Spooky anyway.
It will be. It'll be worth it. I mean, eight big matches. October 19th in Cleburne at the Johnson County Sheriff's Posse Arena. Part of WESAPALOOZA. You want to definitely get your tickets now. There'll be food trucks. What did I say? Food trucks. We'll have live music, vendors, all kinds of stuff going on. So, and then wrestling starting at 5 o'clock. So, Rick, any final words before we end for tonight for the 19th?
I hope the other traveler gets a lot of sleep and gets all his minerals in for breakfast and all that. He's going to see a long damn night for him.
I agree.
I know I just told Overkill that it's one of the matches I'm waiting for, but this is one of those matches I'm waiting for. I've got like 6 main events, and this is going to be the biggest show of APW's history, and we're going to go out with not even go out with a bang. We still have 2 more shows after this, but it's going to be a great WESAPALOOZA, the best show we've had yet here. So
it's looking forward to it. Definitely top talent all over Texas and beyond, all gathered here. WESAPALOOZA. It's going to be one hell of a match and one hell of a show for sure. And definitely looking for the Savage versus Savage match, APW championship match. It's all on the line. It's WESAPALOOZA, baby.
You need a fatal 4-way. Bring in the Savages and then have
Yeah, I'm telling you, the Spring Savages, AXL Savage.
Multi-man matches are my specialty. That's not a good thing for anybody.
Okay. Well, Brick, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We appreciate it. We look forward to seeing you next Saturday, the 19th.
Appreciate it.
It is going to be one heck of an evening. That'll do it for us for tonight. We'll be back next week. I know we're going to have more people on from the WESAPALOOZA. It's a huge show. We want to make sure we got as many people on as possible. But until next Wednesday, we will hope you have a great week and looking forward to WESAPALOOZA on the 19th. Have a great night, everybody.